All right, into customs, and we're going to get a sloth in this run. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to spoil it in the thumbnail. And I actually went back and checked to see when the last time I got one was. And it seems like it was 15th of November last year, which doesn't seem possible. I mean, over 2 months without getting a sloth. I'm not sure when the last time that would have happened to me was. Maybe it hasn't happened, because generally I would get them fairly frequently. And, you know, even going 2 weeks without getting one seems kind of unrealistic. But I suppose over the end of 2025, I definitely did stop playing as much as I was before, partly just because of having too much material saved up, but also just, needing to take a break, I guess. I'm not even sure, to be honest. Somehow we've skipped ahead in time, and it's now the 1st of February 2026, which just doesn't seem right. I first started playing SAP in, when would it have been? It was the end of 2021. So that's like 4 and a bit years, 4 years, 4 months or something like that. Where has the time gone? But anyway, here we go. We get the sloth on turn 4. I used to actually count how many sloths I'd had. I'm sure there was a video at some point where I actually had the complete total that I had up until that point, and then I had a highlight reel of every single sloth, and it was a pretty high number. But I'm sure at this stage I must have gone past 100. I'm not going to go and fact check that because it's just too much work. But there was also a time when I was recording every run where I went against a sloth as well. But ultimately that just started happening too frequently to bother tracking. So I don't have any stats at all for that. But yeah, let's just say I've had over 100 sloths at this point. It must be more. And yeah, I don't have the sloth ribbon. It's been kind of a running joke that there's plenty of other creators that have uploaded like 4 or 5 level 3 sloth wins. And it's just, despite me being like in the top percentile in terms of number of games of SAP played on the entire planet, I do not have the level 3 sloth. And the reason is generally because I don't have a good pack set up for it, and I play customs most of the time. So generally what would happen is I would get the sloth, and even if I was able to get it to level 3, the pack would not be good enough in order to beat the typical teams that you would see in customs. And this pack is kind of no exception. I mean, there's some decent stuff in it, but it was set up for Maltese, which maybe there'll be a video of that soon. I'm sure Troubadour has already done one about the Wharf plus Maltese interaction, and I was trying to get a team involving that. As we actually face a falcon that copies the sloth, which is nice to see. Yeah, so not really the greatest pack. Like, there's no melon, there's really no protective equipment at all, because the team revolves around pelican, so most of the pets were getting swallowed by the pelican. And as part of my sort of sloth rules, I had already decided that I wasn't going to put strawberry on the sloth and have the pelican turn it into a salmon. That just doesn't feel right. As we actually face Rev here, it's been nice to see him the last couple of days trying to go for some kind of a wombat team. So yeah, he is out there still trying to record stuff, even if there aren't any videos at the moment. So I take the chocolate here just to make sure that the sloth gets to level 3 on this turn, and then we can get rid of Quetzalcoatl next turn. But we sold the stoat into Flounder, which is absolutely incredible, probably the best possible hit, since we have 3 hearts, or at least we did have 3 hearts. We now only have 2. But level 2 Flounder is going to allow us to double level 2 tier 6s. So here we go, we get double Mammoth. Would have been nice to have some stronger abilities, but unfortunately that was the best on offer. We take the Amargasaurus. It would have been nice to have level 2 Mammoth and level 2 Amargasaurus, but, I think double level 2 Mammoth on turn 11 is pretty nice, even in customs, so we should expect to win the next turn. But yeah, we don't have any protective equipment, so there's nothing worthwhile putting on the sloth here. I think Mushroom is the only thing, so at this point, probably I should just hard roll for Mushroom on the Mammoths, because that's going to do the most, give our team the most benefit. And really just having double Mushroom is is the best we can hope for here. Maybe I could combine the two mammoths together and then play 2 Amargasaurus. I don't know. But yeah, we do actually win there against that roll team. So level up, and we get mammoth again, which doesn't really help us. Now look at this team. This actually looks like a free-to-play team. In fact, I don't think there's anything on this squad that isn't free-to-play. And it looks like it's going to be an easy win. But look at this. We even actually avoid the critical hit there. But despite that, the stake on the farmer pig at the back actually knocks out the Amargasaurus. So now we go down to 1 heart, and it's a familiar story. How many times have we been here over the years? There's no mushroom in the shop. And I'm starting to feel like a bit of deja vu. Here on turn 14, we actually face a summon team, which the Tiger Bug can do a decent job of disrupting there with the Slug. And the German Shepherd, although it does give a lot of attack to the Golden Retriever, the Sloth has just enough health to survive. So we get a mushroom in shop. Would be great to find another one, but no, I'm just going to take the Peach of Immortality, try and make sure that the Tiger Bug stays alive. And now we cross our fingers, and we actually get matched with another summon team. It's the same person who was playing that seemingly free-to-play team earlier, and this doesn't look free-to-play at all. Unless maybe they stole some of these units with Flytrap. But for turn 15, I think this team is probably weaker than the one we faced on the previous turn. And against all odds, the first Sloth of 2026 gives me the level 3 ribbon. Now it doesn't pop up on the screen because this is a replay. But yeah, after 4 years, we can finally tick that one off the list. Special thanks to everyone who stuck it out this long. The waiting has finally paid off.